Peace, peace, and divine blessing, guys. Welcome back. It's your girl, RebirthLotus, here with another video for you. So we're going to continue our chakra balancing videos, where we're going to talk about each chakra, what blocks them, and how to unblock them to lead a more productive life, right? So the chakra system, let's start out with this. Let's just start off with a review of what the chakra system is and where it comes from. The chakra system was first recognized in the Orient as the foundation of certain Hindu, Buddhist, and Taoist teachings. The chakras form what these cultures call the anatomy of the human spirit. So that's just like an overlap. So the first video we did, the root chakra, which is represented by the color red. Now, that's the first chakra out of the 7. Now we move on to the second chakra, which is called the Sacral Chakra, and it's the second chakra out of the 7. Now, the Sacral Chakra is located in your lower abdomen below the navel. This is the second out of the 7 chakras. In Hinduism, the name is Svadhisthana, and it translates to means one's own dwelling. This chakra is associated with the emotional body, sensuality, and creativity. It helps you cultivate flexibility and adaptability, so you're able to allow and be more flowing with the energy. You won't be so tense, and when you allow and when you let things flow, it's easier for you to be able to manifest. So making sure your sacral chakra is unblocked is extremely important. So the sacral chakra is associated with movement, flow, sexuality, relationships, procreation, and pleasure. If it's blocked, it's a sign that these things, one or more of them, is missing from your life. Now, the color that governs this chakra is orange. Orange is the best emotional stimulant. It connects to our senses, and it helps to remove inhibitions, and it makes us independent and more social. So you'll have a better social life when your sacral chakra is unblocked as well. It brings us to a state of flow where it's all about creating joy, happiness, and loving relationships. So to have it in balance, it's be good for you to cultivate loving relationships with your family, friends, or a partner that you're going to go out through life with. The energy of the sacral chakra, it stores desires, feelings, and emotions. We are taught from an early age not to express ourselves. If you cry a lot, pack away your tears. Girl, you cry too much. If you're a boy and you cry, suck it up. You're a boy, you shouldn't be crying. We're taught that we're not supposed to express ourselves in public. Have some shame. If you grew up West Indian, Jamaican, like my mom and grandma, they would say, have some shame. You do it in private. You don't cry in front of everyone. So it basically makes you go into a state of like, you don't know how to express yourself emotionally. And emotional expression is very important. It's important to be able to make someone express themselves, because when you're taught to hold it or to hide it, it leaves it there to fester. When you're taught to express it, you deal with the emotion, as it comes up. If you're anger, whatever angers you, you deal with it at that moment, and then when you're finished expressing yourself, you let it go. Once you're not able to express yourself, it's like almost as if you're holding it on. So from a young age, we're taught that. And all these suppressed energy causes imbalances in your chakras. Now, here in the sacral chakra, you also find what is called your dark side or your hidden side. And that's usually described as things you don't like about yourself. So you don't really say them out loud. Maybe these things are also things you haven't grown to accept, to know that you love yourself 100% in spite of this. Accept it and see where you can work for steady change if you want to change it out of your life. All those things are what's hidden in this chakra, and when it's blocked, it allows them to rise out in an unproductive manner. So it's better to have your chakras unblocked. So here goes some things to let you know, some indications, to let you know if your sacral chakra is blocked. Number 1, lack of creativity or inspiration. If you don't feel inspired, if you don't feel creative, that you're able to create anything. It could be a feeling, it could be a work of art, it could be a meal, it could be so many things you could show your creativity with. It can be a dance, it could be so many different things. You just don't feel like you can be able to do anything. You feel uninspired. You don't feel like anything is giving you a drive to delve into life and live in your now. That's an indication that your sacral chakra is blocked. Another one is repetitive dysfunctional behaviors and addictive behaviors. The same pattern of a circle of the same argument with certain individuals. You probably don't see that it's the same experience you're going through, but sometimes others see it, and until you learn the lesson of what the universe is trying to show you, you're always going to continue to have that same experience over and over again. Another indication is in addictive behaviors, in relationships, you may have the same unpleasant experience over and over again. Arguments about the same thing over and over again. That's an indication that your sacral chakra is blocked. Another one is lack of motivation or just utter boredom. Another one is lack of sexual appetite or unpleasant sexual intercourse. We describe, the word they use for that is your libido. Now, as well as there's a lot of things that can make your libido low. Just having a child, infidelity in a relationship, whatever it is feelings or emotions that you're holding on to. And when you do that, it blocks your chakras or your points or your energy points for your life. So when it's blocked, you don't function at the total capacity of happiness that you should be functioning, and it messes with your sexual appetite, how much or how little you want to engage in sex, and it gives you an unpleasant sexual experience when you have intercourse. Another one is emotional confusion. You might feel unimportant, you might feel easily offended, you might feel that no one loves you, or you think you're unappreciative. All those feelings are feelings that are indications that your sacral chakra is blocked. Now, just a side note, sidebar. With the law of attraction, where I'm studying now, that I absolutely love, I'm going to have a video coming to you guys more about it and delve deep into each aspect as I learn and grow. I'll share. But with the law of attraction, if whatever feeling you want, you have to embody it. You have to be the change you want to see now. If you want love or a loving relationship, you have to become lovable. Practice certain rituals and certain self-love routines where you embrace and you take on a lovable personality, and you will attract love. Whatever energy you put out, you will attract back. Another indication that your sacral chakra is blocked is that you think you do not know how to take care of yourself. You're easily offended, you have a fear of change, you have a guilt about your past, low self-esteem, jealousy. All these low vibrational feelings and emotions are housed in your sacral chakra, and you have to be able to unblock them so you can be able to have a more free-flowing aura. And when you're more free-flowing, your aura is more allowing, you'll be able to manifest things into your life. All the goods you desire, you'll be able to manifest them into your life at a quicker pace. When you begin to work on your sacral chakra, you'll have to deal with these suppressed emotions and feelings of guilt and shame. You have to face and accept your flaws and love yourselves 100% unconditionally in spite of anything. When this chakra is balanced, you are radiant, exuberant, and uninhibited. You're an uninhibited individual. You know who you are. You have a strong sense of self. You're more confident, and you operate from a place of confidence in your walk, in your talk. You're grateful. You're able to receive compliments and give compliments. You're able to be happy for success. So there's no time for jealousy. You realize that the universe is limitless and that you're limitless, and the good that you desire, when you see someone else with it, it's not a sign for you to get jealous. It's an indication from the universe and your angel guides that the good you desire is possible. And look at this person flourishing, and your time will come as well. So be happy, congratulate, feel the emotion in your heart of happiness for this person who's accomplish something that you hope to accomplish, because you will. You have to pass that on, that feeling. So when you become this uninhibited individual and you have this personality, you're full of creativity, and you're full of creative energy, and you're very spontaneous, free, and happy. And just a couple other things that I realized for myself that your sacral chakra could be blocked is, if you sit and you tend to sit with your shoulders hunched over and your back bent, that's most likely because you have an unhealed sacral chakra. You see, when you bend yourself in, you're trying to hide your sexuality because you're hiding your chest. Maybe you were told your chests are too small. Maybe you were told, like when I was small, your chests are too big. And it's kind of poke that with your weight and with your chest and comparing you to other girls your age and making you feel more insecure and not as confident about your magic, yourself. Every individual has their own magic, their own flair, and you should embrace it because you're uniquely you for a reason. So when you sit like that, you tend to hide your sexuality, you're hiding your breasts, and it's also a gesture to protect your heart chakra, because that's where your heart is. Because when you straighten your shoulder, you open up your heart, you embrace whatever's coming to you, and it would mean that any pain that's there and any heartbreak, when your heart chakra is open and when your chest and your shoulders are back, you're ready to face that. And in your subconscious, sometimes people are not ready to face those things, so they, without even noticing it, they sit with a hunch, hovered over shoulder, and it's a sign, in my opinion, that your sacral chakra is blocked. So that's another way to tell. Because the heart chakra and the sacral chakra, they go hand in hand because both of them relate to emotions. When we get to the heart chakra, you'll see the similarities that it holds with the sacral chakra. So I feel that that's a very good indication that your sacral chakra is blocked, and you have unhealed wounds that you have to attend to. You have to heal from the inside out. So in order to heal your sacral chakra, this is the part we've been waiting for, you have to make some lifestyle changes. Lifestyle changes. You have to make some changes, some sacrifices. Because remember, sacrifices are putting down what no longer serves you and picking up the things that now speak to your heart and your soul. So it's just putting away certain habits and cultivating new ones that's going to usher you to the next state of your development. So you have to make some sacrifices and some lifestyle changes to heal the sacral chakra. Now, the sacral chakra, you could heal it from stones, from crystals, different crystals and jewelries for healing. To heal the sacral chakra, I have a couple crystals that are very good for it. Orange calcite, the peach moonstone, carnelian, and citrine. These four gemstones, these four stones are very good for healing the sacral chakra. Another thing you could do to heal your sacral chakra is to take good care of yourself. Drink enough water. Got my little Trader Joe water. Let me take a sip. Make sure you drink enough water. 6 to 8 bottles of these a day, a gallon, however you tend. It depends on your body weight. There's a lot of apps you could get from the app stores that could be able to check exactly for your height, your age, your frame, how much water you should be taking in. But on an average, it's 6 to 8 to 10 ounce fluid cups of water you should drink a day. So make sure you drink enough. Make sure you get enough sleep at night. Make sure you're eating healthy foods. If you could take longer showers, meditation, yoga, Pilates, along with meditation and hypnosis can also relax you. You can learn to be more understanding with yourself. Don't criticize every action you take. Become more confident in the steps that you need to take for your higher development, and trust yourself more. You know, listen to your intuition and know that you can do it. You know, we already said drink plenty of clear fluids, water, fresh juices, soups. Focus on your hobbies, activities that help unleash your creative side. You're going to be able to do that. Another thing you could do is to make love in a tantric way with a lot of gentleness and attention. Treat the sexual intercourse as if it's something that's sacred. So foreplay for a much longer time. Find ways to connect with your partner on a much deeper level. That's tantric sexual healing. You could allow your partner to lay in between your legs, give a massage with oils and some tender music. There's a lot of different ways. You could look up some different ways of tantric sexual healing, and that would be a good way to deal with that for you. You could heal or release yourself from toxic relationships, connections, break ties with connections with people that no longer serve you, and people who don't promote or support your growth. If you have unresolved issues or unsaid frustrations, be open and resolve them in a calm way. Release it, let go, and then move on. If you can still maintain a friendship, great. If you can't, everything has its time and space, and everything comes to an end sometimes, to allow yourself for better things to come your way. So that's another thing that you have to notice with the universe too. Whenever things are taken from your life, you believe like it's a friendship, is no longer the way it used to be, it's the universe trying to help you, not hurt you. They weren't really removing the person out of your life, they were taking them out of your way. It was maybe you were losing yourself too much in that relationship and not standing up as a whole complete person. So the universe does certain little tricks to allow you to see yourself, in a vulnerable state, and see what it is that you need to change. Another way that you can be able to balance this chakra is by balancing your masculine and your feminine energies. You can try different techniques, yoga exercises that include hip opening and meditation are excellent for balancing the masculine and feminine energies. Go into a spontaneous dance, whining, gyrating, rotating, whatever you want to call it, your hip and your waistline area. You're letting your body follow the rhythm of the music, and it'll help to release blocked energies. So just, flow and sway to the music and grind your hips, and that will also help to release blocked energies in that area. Guys, you must always remember that change starts from within. If you wish to improve the quality of your life, you must identify what causes these imbalances in the sacral chakra, and then patiently remove them, obstacle by obstacle, one at a time. Always remember that self-care is the best care, and you can heal yourself by just learning certain techniques, and to learn how to be more patient with yourself, to learn how to be more noticeable. Allow yourself to feel your body. That's why meditation is a very good practice. It allows you to feel your body and become one with yourself. Always know that you will go into that quiet place within and quiet all the outside noise, no matter what's going on around you. Maintain that inner peace within yourself, so your intuition could speak to you. It could tell you and show you different things that's wrong, and ask for guidance. Talk to yourself, pray, ask the universe, Mother Nature, no matter what religious denomination you fall under. Ask the higher power that you believe in, that you have faith in, for guidance, and you'll get it. Ask and it should be given unto you. You'll receive signs of leading you to different books you should read, different paths you should take in order to get to the good that you desire. So once again, guys, please like, subscribe, and share this video, and stay tuned for our part number 3 in our chakra balancing videos coming soon. As always, I love you guys. Peace and divine blessings. Your girl, RebirthLotus, out. Bye.